Don't miss CCGCastle.com, best place for Pokemon trading card game. You can find singles for standard, legacy or expanded format, sealed products like booster box, teams, team decks. With TCG Center 5 code, you will get 5% discount on your purchase. Check video description or visit CCGCastle. Hello and welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. Today we'll be looking at another deck for the standard format, and this time we have Mega Mewtwo. So yesterday I uploaded my Mega Gyarados EX deck, and today I have a Mega Mewtwo-EX deck. Not sure what deck will be for tomorrow, but definitely I will continue with my Mega Evolution decks. And today we have Mega Mewtwo-EX with Psychic Infinity. So very strong and very good card. For double Colorless energy, you can hit for 10 plus 30 more. And basically, if you do that, you can hit for 70 with a single double Colorless, but also you can add 30 more damage for for each energy that your opponent have on its active Pokemon. So very good card. The bad thing is that the weakness is not applied, because if the weakness can be applied, I think that the card would be very broken. But yeah, pretty much 210 HP, 2 retreat cost, no resistance, weakness of Psychics. Yeah, Night March with Mew and Boop-Kaboo can easily one-hit knock out this Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo, but to be honest, I add one Weakness Policy as a tech just for those Night March decks. Also, I'm playing it with my Gengar, Night Attack, and Dark Corridors for support. Sometimes that card and break can be just pain in the ass, or those cards who has fighting support like Focus Sash, and you can basically put 3 damage counters to one of these Pokemons and basically negate that Focus Sash ability. So Gengar is here for that situation, and also Dark Corridors is very good attack. Hoopa is here for a Scondoring, which can actually help you to set up 3 EXs on the bench. I mean, you can actually grab them in your hand and set up later. And also 2 copies of Shaymin-EX for the setup. 11 Pokemons in total, 3 of them are evolutions, so 8 basics. I decided to go with the 4 Mewtwo-EXs with the damage change, just because there's a bigger chance that I can actually start with my Mewtwo instead of the Shaymin or Hoopa, and 3 Mega Mewtwo's with Psychic Infinity. From energy cards and trainer cards, I'm playing 39 trainer cards and 10 energy. So I'm playing 1 Escape Rope. You never know when you can use Escape Rope. It can be definitely good in a lot of situations. So I'm thinking like playing 1 Escape Rope and 1 Float Stone is perfect for this deck. Also 3 copies of Mega Turbo. Attach basic energy card from a discard pile to one of your Mega Pokemons. It can help you a lot when you suffer the knockout. You can just easily Mega Turbo one of your Mega Mewtwo's again and be ready for attack. So basically very powerful item card. A copy of Super Rod, so I can put back either energies or my Mega Mewtwo's and Mewtwo's. Target Whistle, very powerful card. I mean, it can help you a lot, trust me. I mean, you can just easily target whistle your opponent, for example, Shaymin-EX and Lysandre it, and if you have some damage on it, with the Shrine of Memories, you can use previously evolutions attack, so basically you can just with the Mega Mewtwo use, for example, damage change if you have more than 110 damage. Heal all that damage, grab the 2 prizes, and be full HP ready for the next turn. 2 copies of Tool Retriever, because I play a lot of different tools. I decided to run Tool Retrievers because it's good. I can just easily remove 1 Mega Mewtwo Spirit Link, attach to another Mewtwo when I evolve, and combine between Assault Vest or Weakness Policy, depend on the situation I need in that case. Or maybe even Float Stone if I want to retreat and maybe knock out someone on the bench with my Night Attack. 4 copies of Trainers Mails, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, and 4 copies of V-Seeker, pretty much staple. From supporter cards, I'm running 1 AZ. I can easily remove Shaymin for another setup, or even Hoopa, so I can grab some more Mega Mewtwo's from my deck with AZ. Copy of Hex, it's definitely good against those Greninjas. Trust me, you really need 1 Hex Maniac in deck. Copy of Lysandre, 6 drop supporters, I'm running 2 Ants and 4 Professor Sycamores. Also 1 copy of Skyla, because with the Skyla I can grab pretty much any item card that I really need, so definitely very good card. 3 copies of Shrine of Memories, so I can actually use my previously attacks from my... So I can use my Mewtwo-EX attack with my Mega Mewtwo. That's for that damage change attack. Also running one Assault Vest. Any damage done to my Pokemon is reduced by 40 if my opponent have any special energy, so that's definitely a strong card. Copy of Float Stone, 3 Spirit Links for evolve into Mega Mewtwo without losing a turn. 1 copy of Weakness Policy, so I can remove that weakness. 10 energies, 4 double Colorless, and 6 psychic energies in total. So very interesting deck list. Before I go to the deck test, if you're looking for any of these cards, you can definitely check the CCGCastle.com. I provide you the link in the video description, and basically with the TCG Center 5 code, you can get 5% discount on your purchase. So keep that in mind if you're looking forward to buy any of these cards. On CCGCastle, you will find any of these, so definitely check that out. Alright, so let's do some games so you can actually see this deck in the real action. So let's call the heads. And let's open this game by going first. Hopefully I can start with my Mewtwo-EX in the front, so I'm running 4 copies of Mewtwo and 1 Gengar-EX for a tech card. So basically Gengar is not that bad because it can actually snipe something on your opponent bench, and that can actually be very good. So on the other side I see the Groudon. There's a Trainers Mail, so I can actually grab Mewtwo Spirit Link. Let's just go with the Skyla and 1 Tool Retriever, so I can actually hit that Hoopa if it's in the deck. Yes, it is. So with the Hoopa, I can actually grab 3 extra Pokemon. So I'm going to grab 1 Mewtwo-EX. I can actually grab 2 Mewtwo-EX, to be honest. So it's going to be a very nice setup right here. So I can also attach my Spirit Link onto Mewtwo-EX. And I can also play that Trainer's Mail, so I can see maybe what else I can find there. Versus Seeker. I guess Versus Seeker is okay since I don't have supporter yet. 1 double Colorless energy onto Mewtwo. Shaymin-EX for the setup. Setup 4. Assault Vest, Spirit Link, and Versus Seeker for Skyla. So I'm going to grab that Versus Seeker for Skyla. I'm not planning to play another Shaymin on the bench, and with the Skyla I can actually grab pretty much any supporter card that I want, and it's going to be a Professor Sycamore. So Professor Sycamore for next turn, and I'm going to pass for now. Next turn I can just Ultra Ball for Mega Mewtwo, evolve into Mega Mewtwo, play Tool Retriever, replace Spirit Link from Mega Mewtwo to Mewtwo, attach my Assault Vest onto Mega Mewtwo, go with a fresh hand of 7. Hopefully I can find a Float Stone or Escape Rope, so I can just retreat down to my Mega Mewtwo. And yeah, pretty much from here I can do some crazy stuff. I can maybe even one-hit knockout my opponent Groudon-EX with my Mewtwo, with my Mega Mewtwo, because I can find probably a Mega Turbo. So it's going to be a Carbing, Safeguard, switch on it. Alright, so he's probably looking for that Carbing break so he can just attach 2 energies from his discard pile to the Groudon. It's going to be very interesting. So top deck. Top deck for that Spirit Link and Energy card. For the Mega Mewtwo. As I said, Mega Mewtwo, Tool Retriever, so I can grab that tool back in my hand, play Assault Vest, attach Mewtwo Spirit Link. Put 3 damage counters to one of your opponent Pokemon. I mean, it cannot be placed on the Carbing, but it can be actually on the Groudon, who is going to take 3. I mean, I can go with my Gengar in this situation, and Professor Sycamore for the fresh hand. Oh, very nice. There's a Trainer's Mail. Maybe I can hit a Mega Turbo. No sign of the Mega Turbo, but I guess Lysandre is a good option. I have also Hex Maniac for the next turn. So this is going to be a Escape Rope. And my Mega Mewtwo is going to come in the front. I can bench down 1 more Mewtwo-EX. So far so good. Psychic Infinity for 70. It's not a lot of damage, but it's a 70. I also have that Hex Maniac, so I can knock out that Carbink next turn. And from here, I can just try to find Versus Seeker and just repeat Versus Seeker for Hex Maniac, Versus Seeker for Hex Maniac, take easy knockout. There's a Scorchy Dirt, so if he have energy, basic fighting or fire energy in his hand, so he can actually just discard it in order to drop 2 extra cards. But there's a Professor Sycamore, so he discarded a Primal Groudon and a Versus Seeker. So he's looking definitely for that switch and a Carbon Break, so he can just retreat and maybe evolve into Primal Groudon, but maybe he just leave that Groudon EX in front. Who knows? But yeah, definitely for next turn I can set up that knockout, so I can in that case hit for a lot more damage. I mean, I will actually need 1 more energy, to be honest. Yeah, I can next turn hit for 100, so I need something like double Colorless or maybe Mega Turbo. Alright, so one more Groudon EX, and there's a Spirit Link. So he actually plays Spirit Link. This is very interesting. But yeah, I mean, if you're stuck in the front with your Groudon EX and you cannot retreat, you can find yourself in huge trouble. And I would assume that he play with the Barrier Primal Groudon. I need to check that. So yeah, it's a Barrier Primal Groudon, which says that whenever your opponent play a trainer card, excluding Tool or Stadium, prevent all effect of that card down to this Pokemon. So very strong card. Alright, so it's my turn. There's a Shaymin-EX. Unfortunately, I cannot play Shaymin, but I can maybe just try to Lysandre his another Groudon and spread some more damage on it. Not sure what should I do. Well, let's just go with Psychic Infinity right here. It's going to be 100 more, so next turn I can just easily knock him out. Or even better, I can play Lysandre and put another Groudon EX in the front before he evolves into Primal Groudon, so I can just easily put 3 damage counters with my Night Attack on its Groudon. So I think that I'm going probably dead next turn. So he got that Float Stone, so he can retreat onto his Carbon Break. Oh, there's a M, so he definitely looking for that Carbon Break, so he can actually put some energies. Oh, there's a Mega Turbo, very nice. And another Spirit Link, so that's very interesting. So there's another Carbink that just hits the ground. Basically, he can win this matchup by just safeguarding in the front. But luckily, I can snipe on the bench with my Gengar-EX, and it's my turn. I think I already played 2 of my Tool Retrievers, yeah, both of them in a price. So in order to retreat, I need to pay 1 energy. And in that case, I can just actually knock out my opponent Groudon on the bench. And to be honest, I think I'm going to do that. So there is a Professor Sycamore, so I can get fresh hand of A7 cards. So retreat onto Gengar. Since I don't have Hex Maniac, I need to retreat and knock out that Groudon on the bench, so I can actually drop 2 extra prize. This is very, very nice. Alright, so for the next turn, I can just play my Versus Seeker for Hex. Is there Hex Maniac in my discard pile? Oh, no, it's not, so it's shuffled back in the deck. So I'm looking forward for a Versus Seeker for Skyla, and with the Skyla I can grab my Hex Maniac, but I also don't have, I have Skyla in my discard pile, so this is what I'm going to do. Very nice, there's a Focus Sash. So, Focus Sash, I don't have Zero Seek, so I cannot remove that Focus Sash, that's for sure. There is one energy. Wow, this is second Primal Groudon. Oh, this is going to be very, very, very interesting. Never mind. One energy dump to Mewtwo. But the question is, do I want to waste my Versus Seeker right here? No, I'm just going to put 3 damage counters on that Primal Groudon. I'm safe for now. Once I can hit Hex Maniac, I can just free retreat with my Float Stone onto my Mega Mewtwo and hit that Carbink break. Or I can just sit and wait for that Primal Groudon to came in the action. So there's a Battle Compressor. I mean, I don't have non-EX Attacker, which is bad, but I have those Hex Maniacs. I don't have, unfortunately, either Starling Megaphone or 06, so I cannot remove that tool from the Carbink, which helps him a lot in this situation. But if I can hit one double Colorless energy, I can actually just let the Carbink poisoned, and in that case I can do some problem to him. So there's a target whistle. I'm still looking for Lysandre. I don't have it. One more energy onto my Mewtwo. And another 3 damage counters going to Primal Groudon. So he's already on the 60. And right now I can just one hit knock it out with my Mega Mewtwo, which is definitely good. But he have like 3 strong energies, that's 60 additionally damage. That's 260 minus 40. It's 220, which is enough for the knockout. There's another diamond gift, so you can attach 2 more energies from his discard pile to one of his benched Pokemon. Super Rod. No sense of playing Super Rod. Let's just go with another round of a Night Attack, but this time 30 damage to another Primal Groudon. I also have the Target Whistle in my hand, so once I can hit my Target Whistle, I can just, once I have my Lysandre, that's what I'm going to say, I can just easily put that Groudon on the bench. Oh, this is going to be a knockout, so I can actually respond with my Mega Mewtwo and grab 2 prizes, which is very nice. So only card that I need in that situation is a Lysandre and a Target Whistle for another Groudon. And in that case I can just easily shut down my opponent. So there's a Versus Seeker for Lysandre, so one of my Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo, is going to fall into the situation. Not a big deal. Not a big deal, I must say that. So there's 220. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Alright. Have enough for that knockout. And to be honest, it's even better that I have Gengar in play instead of my Mega Mewtwo, because with the Gengar I can snipe to the bench. So this is going to be a Super Rod, 4 energy, Mewtwo, and a Mega Mewtwo. After that I can just play my Ultra Ball, 4 AZ, and Professor Sycamore. I can easily grab another Mega Mewtwo. So I can try to set up another Mega Mewtwo on the bench. Another Mega Turbo. Alright. I also have that Versus Seeker, but I don't want to play it right now. Yeah, for now, I mean, I can attach one of my energies down to the Gengar. and Psychic Infinity for the knockout. So it's 250. Too many energies in that Primal Groudon, so 2 more prizes for me, and all I really need is a Lysandre in this situation. If I can hit the Lysandre next turn, I can just easily put on the bench one of my opponent Groudons and hit with the Psychic Infinity for the knockout. So there's a Korrina, so it's going to be probably another Carbon Break, and I would assume maybe another Focus Sash. If that Primal Groudon has a Focus Sash, it would not be a big deal because I put the 3 damage counters with my Night Attack on it, so it's not effective. Let's see. I have Stadium, so that's 1 less card. I have Double Colors, that's 2 cards less. Target Whistle, 3 cards less. And 1 card to draw, so yeah, I think I have a pretty good chance to grab that Lysandre. But even if I cannot find the Lysandre, I can just maybe... I don't know, what should I do actually? I definitely need that Lysandre for that Target Whistle. So he's charging his 2nd Primal Groudon. There is a Weakness Policy, so I think this is very good. Shrine of Memories, Double Colorless Energy. I'm going all in right here. A Target Whistle for that Groudon on the bench. Shaymin-EX for the setup. And there is a Lysandre. Very nice. It's not enough for the knockout. I think I'm 20 damage short in this situation with the Psychic Infinity, so 160, but for the next turn I have 3 Versus Seeker in my hand and I can just easily finish this game by knocking out my opponent Groudon EX, and there's the case. So I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So actually that was a very interesting matchup against that Safeguard, Carbon Break and Primal Groudon. And once again, this is my version of Mega Mewtwo-EX deck, so if you're looking to build something like this, you can definitely grab this build that I made and try to play it. So very, very nice. It works very good. I mean, you have a lot of different options and combinations which you can do, especially with that Tool Retriever and stuff like Assault Vest, which can reduce the damage for the 40 from those Pokemons who have special energies, up to the Weakness Policy that can actually remove the weakness either way from your Mega Mewtwo, since it's a weak on Psychic, and it can actually survive more damage from that Night March Mew and Pookaboo, or even from the Gengar-EX, who has that weakness on the Darkness. But pretty much very, very interesting deck list. So yeah, once again, I hope you guys enjoy watching it. If you enjoy watching it, don't forget to hit that like button. Let me know what you think about this deck in the comments below. Also, if you already didn't subscribe to my channel, you can definitely click that subscribe button. And don't forget to miss CCGCastle.com if you're looking for any of these cards. By typing TCG Center 5 code, you can also get 5% discount on your purchase. So that was pretty much all for today's video. Stay tuned for the more future videos. Until the next time, have a nice day, see you in the next video, and goodbye.